What's good, everybody? It's your boy Docs Forever, and you're welcome to the Members Only Podcast. And today we are here with none other than Ronissha. And I'm not going to explain what she does because she's just amazing in all different types of ways. You know what I mean? I'm going to let her do the talking for us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm glad to be here. My name is Ronissha Marksman. I am an independent film producer, and I am also a production coordinator on your favorite reality television show, Black Ink Crew.
There we go. You know what I mean? So I've been looking at this series she has on YouTube. It's fucking amazing. And the name of the series is called I Fucking Quit. Anybody who got a job that they can't stand, you know what I mean, or they just stuck at and they just feel like giving it up or just punching somebody in the face sometime, this web series is very entertaining. Can you tell us a little bit behind the story or the creation of that web series? Like,
Sure.
who created that? Was that all you?
Yes, this was all me, and all the episodes are ripped from actual events.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I was at a very toxic workplace, and then to find a way to get out of like everything that was going on, I decided to take all the negative things that were happening at the job and give it a fun twist. So like everybody else that hates their job could be like, all right, maybe it's not that bad, and just be able to find a way to have like some fun knowing that they're not the only ones going through the same shenanigans I was going through.
That is crazy because I did not know that was based off of true events.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, it makes a lot of, it don't make sense. It just makes it a little bit more entertaining for me now. That's crazy. So, who was the crew that helped you out with the show?
A lot of it is people that I went to school with. So I've actually kept in contact with like a lot of my old classmates who are working in the field right now.
Yeah.
So the DP, the actors, the actual crew from like the AD to the gaff grip, they were all people I went to school with that was like, hey, do you guys want to come together and do something fun? And they're like, yeah, why not? So we took 4 weekends we took 4 Saturdays in the month of June, and then we just banged it out and just like did it real quick.
So it was done in 4 Saturdays.
I mean, 4 weekends. 4 weekends.
Oh yeah, okay. But 4 Saturdays, 4 weekends,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So if I want to go search that and figure out like where I could watch that, do I just put in I Fucking Quit on YouTube?
You could do that, or you could also search for me, which is our Marksman Productions on YouTube, and then you could also check out my website, which is rmarksman.com.
That's crazy. Yeah. So in terms of like, you know, working a 9 to 5 and feeling like you want to quit, was that a dark place when you were there? Like, you know, because the show is pretty bright and funny, you know what I mean? But like you said, it came from true events, so you know, we all get inspiration from different things. So was these moments of fuck this shit kind of like inspire everything?
Yeah.
Was it dark moments, or was it just like
Yeah, because literally I had a supervisor that no matter what you did, she will always find fault in what you're doing. Like everything you was doing was wrong, or she'll just like make you second guess everything that you're doing. So it just became very hard for me to work without feeling like I was doing it wrong. But everybody else around was like, yo, Nish, don't worry, you got it. But like when you always have like your superiors like trying to like bring you down a notch, it's just like, all right, how are we going to fix this?
Yeah.
So what I ended up doing was, I personally am a very creative person, and I love to have fun and whatnot. So I decided to take all these negative experiences and be like, you know what? You're not going to bring me down. You're not going to catch me like this. I got one for you. I'm just going to twist it and make it a web series.
Nice. That's crazy. So which character was you?
The main character.
The main character?
Yeah. So the main character is a girl named Tiffany.
That's an obvious answer. I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, but yeah. But that was all. That's supposed to be
me.
you. Okay. Cool. Great. So what other things that you got in the mix right now that you're working on?
So I have a normal 10 to 7. So I work on Black Ink Crew. I'm a post-production coordinator, so I deal a lot with making sure what gets on television is basically all released, all cleared, and all good to go.
Shout out to Black Ink Crew. You know
Viacom.
Viacom, all that big boy shit.
Yeah. So I do a lot with that, but then aside from doing that, I like to help my friends out with like filmmaking. So I'm currently working on a short film called Unlocked, which is basically a couple, and they're having like a really hard discussion about like how to deal with somebody's trauma. And like within like the African American community, sometimes it's hard to have those conversations with other people because we're kind of brought up to be like, we don't talk about certain things. So now that you have this significant other and they're questioning why you do certain things, it's more so being able to open up and have that conversation about like what might have happened in the past or that's affecting you now, and to just be very honest and like really accept who you are and like talk about your healing process and be able to keep on moving forward.
That's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So is there any one of the projects that you've been working on, have they touched you in a certain way, like and emotionally or as a person, that like have you went into a project and came out a whole different enlightened person based off the work that you put into it, or just the storyline?
I would definitely have to say my web series, mainly because I know where the stories are coming from and like what was going on in that workplace. And then that's actually my directorial debut as well.
Wow.
So it was one of those things in which I was just doing it to be able to escape the reality of what was going on. But at the same time, it was just a friendly reminder that I'm creative. I could do this. I have a lot of friends that are just as creative as me, and they're willing to put it out there. And then when I was getting feedback from people watching it, it was just like, it felt good because it was just like, it validates the fact that we're out here creating content and we're showing diverse cast instead of it just being like one specific group of people, and like more and more people could really relate to it.
Nice. So what kind of pulled you into like want to be involved in the production of media? And because I don't know, and another question is there a lot of females in roles that you are in, or is it dominated more so by is it a male dominated role?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, production is really male dominated, especially like as a director or like a DP or a gaff grip person. Like literally a lot of those are considered to be male roles because sometimes it's like, oh, they can't handle wrapping a cable, or they can't be able to convey like certain thoughts and ideas. So it's usually thought of as like a male position, but we've been definitely making strides over the last couple of years, like letting people know like we're not just gonna stay like in the back. Like we have ideas, we have goals, we're trying to like make it out there too. So if you guys aren't going to accept us, we're gonna create our own lane and show you that we got it. We got it going.
So there not being a lot of females in a role, what kind of got you into it?
To prove everybody wrong. But seriously, it was also because I feel like I've been blessed with like a lot of people I've met on my journey, and the fact that I'm still kind of young, that it also shows the next generation what they could aspire to be, and like they shouldn't be afraid. Like whatever you have in your mind, just go for it no matter what anybody tells you. Yeah,
cool. But I'm still not getting the answer I want.
Oh.
I kind of want to know why you got into picking up the camera, anything like, going your first time touching the camera, just getting into any type of production. What was the driving force that led you in that direction? Was it a family member? Was it an experience? Was it just something that you saw on TV all the time? It's like, I want to do that?
No, it's actually really silly. Back in high school, we had two options. It was either like wood shop or like band or something like that. So I did band for like 3 years, and then like my last year they introduced video production. So I was just like, all right, well, I'll give it a try. And literally our first project was supposed to be like a talk show, so like a regular 3-camera like setup talk show and whatnot. And when I tell you I got into that control room and I was calling those shots, I was telling people what to do, it just felt so natural to me that I was like, this is where it's supposed to go, like moving forward. So like from that instance, I was like, all right, I know for a fact I am born to be a director. I'm born to be doing filmmaking. So then I started taking my talents like outside of just like the studio environment and started meeting up with like other filmmakers and like people that just wanted to be creative and like put their like ideas out there. And then it just kind of evolved ever since. And I'm just like, nope, whatever project you got going on, give me a call and I will help to make sure it gets done.
Now that's the answer I was looking for. That was it right there. Yeah. So I heard some pretty interesting news about I fucking quit. So you want to make an announcement right now?
Yes, you guys are getting the exclusive. IFQ got into the Fourth Dimension Film Festival, which will be in Bali in January of 2022. So this is officially our first official selection for IFQ.
Dope. We want to give a huge congratulations to Ronissha and IFQ, you know what I mean, for actually making it into that film festival. And I know you got lots more pieces of work that you're going to be putting together, and you're going to be seeing a lot more directorial, how you say, directorial debuts from you in your projects, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
And I've worked with Ronissha. she's amazing. You know what I mean?
You made it easy, so let's give Doc some credit over here. He made it very easy.
hey, man, like she's really on top of her job, and anybody that's working in film should really like reach out to her if they really want a professional ran project done correctly. You know what I mean? Because she's gonna make sure it get done correctly. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, man, I do want to ask you this question about, the 5 people at your table. This is a question we always ask our guests. Okay. If you could have 5 people, famous, not famous, family members, or anything, just come to a table and give you small pieces of advice, or just give you some type of guidance every night that you came home. There's some like family members. You go home and you sit down and talk to people. Okay. Who would these 5 people be?
The first one will be my best friend Asia, because Asia keeps it 1,000% with me. Because you know like how sometimes people have yes people around them?
Yeah.
Asia is not like that. She's definitely going to call it as it is, and she'll always be somebody to bounce ideas off of. So that was like really important. And then when I'm having my little crazy moments at like 4 o'clock in the morning and I just need a rant and rave, she's like, all right, Ronissha, let's talk it out.
Yeah.
So that's really important to me. So we got Asia.
Shout out to Asia.
Asia. I would definitely say my current post supervisor, David, because David is just like the man to go to if you have like any type of like tech questions. It's like, all right, this is your idea. This is how you planning on shooting. I got you. We're going to work this out. We're going to come up with like a full plan. So like workflow will be easy. Like no problems. We got this covered. And like he always has like a metaphor like referring to like basketball or cooking or something like that. So it just makes the conversations like that much more fun.
Okay. Shout out to David. You know what I mean? You at that table.
Yeah, David's at the table.
Okay.
I would definitely say my sister. Yeah, because my sister keeps it real with me. She'll let me know. And then she's she's super smart. So we'll have like that intellectual conversation. So it's like, what's the deeper meaning of like what you're working on? So I'm just like, all right, I need that, because it's like always great to have like that opposite idea to like bounce off of, or those opposite thoughts. So then that's really good.
Nice. Who that was the third? That was third person?
Yeah, that's my sister.
Who's the 4th person?
Oh my gosh! Right now it is Issa Rae. Like
Issa Rae.
She's been killing it in the game. Issa.
So what would you kind of pull from her? What would you ask from her?
I have so many questions I would love to ask her, because literally she started out with an idea and then she just kept on going with it, like no matter what was thrown our way, and she kept very true to who she is. Especially being like in the industry, people have a tendency of like conforming to like what society deems as normal. She's like, nah, this is how I'm going to work. This is how I'm going to roll, and I'm going to bring my people with me. Like even on her show, like she brings the community out, and it's just like super phenomenal. And she's literally out here creating her own tables. I'm like, I want to create a table too.
That's facts. Issa Rae, you at the table.
Yeah.
You got one more person. Who's going to be the last person at your table?
Dun, dun, dun. I would have to say, dang, my table looking kind of empty right now.
You got some good people up there so far. You know what I mean? You just need one more person.
All right.
Who you gonna pull up?
All right, it's not an actual person, but I would definitely say the man upstairs, God.
Of course.
Because literally, without him, I don't even know where I would be, because that is my rock and that is my stronghold. And literally, I have it written on my jacket.
What does that say?
Asia actually made this jacket for me.
Okay.
It's I could do anything through I could do all things through him who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's a friendly reminder that no matter what you're going through, there's always a silver lining. And just to stay positive, have faith. You might not understand what's going on in this present moment, but there's a reason you're going through certain things.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Damn. That was pretty deep right there. You know what I mean? Shout out to God. You know what I mean? All praises due. Appreciate you. But Ronissha, man, we going to definitely keep you in the mix, and hopefully you do the same with us.
Of course. I'm telling you, for season 2 of my web series, I'm coming back here. We're shooting something here. Whether it's like the promo, the trailer, the marketing, publicity shots. Let me tell you, this studio is dope.
Okay.
Like you could do anything in here. You could do your podcast. You could do your photography. You could even go in the back and like drop some lyrics. Skirt. Real quick, like make sure you check them out. It's worth it.
Appreciate that. It's Muve Media. You know, we all that in a bag of chips. You feel me? So
Not me.
But yeah, man, we really appreciate the love you've been showing us, and we appreciate working with you. We wish you all the best of luck in the future. We know that you're going to be extremely successful because you've been successful already in pretty much every project you touch. So, we're going to keep looking at and making sure, we keep our eyes to the streets. I mean, our ears to the streets and our eyes on you. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I'll
It's
definitely
Docs
keep you
Forever.
posted.
This is Muve Media, and this is the Members Only Podcast. And this is our incredible guest, Ronissha. We signing off. We're going to see y'all later. Deuces.
Deuces.